Ever found yourself in a love so intense it feels like chaos? A connection so raw it defies logic? Rosé's Messy dives headfirst into that exact feeling, where passion and turmoil collide. This isn't about picture perfect romance. It's about love in its most unfiltered, unpredictable form. So hit that like button and let's unravel why this track hits harder than your last complicated relationship. The opening verse sets the tone for the song's theme of intense, chaotic love. The line, "You and I are tangled as these sheets," immediately paints a vivid image of physical and emotional closeness, so tight that it's almost suffocating. The metaphor of tangled sheets suggests intimacy, but also a lack of control, as if the relationship is knotted and hard to unravel. This idea continues with "I'm alive, but I can barely breathe," which highlights the overwhelming nature of the connection. Love here isn't just comforting, it's consuming, making it hard to function normally. The next lines, "With your arms around me, it feels like I'm drowning," reinforce this sense of being swallowed up by passion. Drowning is usually associated with helplessness, implying that the relationship, while intoxicating, might also be dangerous. The following line, "If I reach for something I can't keep," suggests a fear of losing what they have or grasping for something unstable like a love that can't last. Yet, despite the intensity, the verse ends with a resigned question. How bad could it really be? This hints at a willingness to embrace the chaos, as if the person is convincing themselves that the messiness of love is worth it. Overall, verse 1 captures the push and pull of a passionate but tumultuous relationship. It's not just about romance, it's about being so deeply entangled with someone that it blurs the line between euphoria and suffocation. Rosé portrays love as something all consuming, where even the struggle feels like part of the attraction. The imagery of drowning and tangled sheets makes the emotions feel raw and physical, emphasizing how love can be as overwhelming as it is exhilarating. The chorus dives headfirst into the song's central theme, the idea that real love isn't neat or perfect. It's wild, chaotic, and all consuming. The opening line, "So baby, let's get messy, let's get all the way undone," is an invitation to abandon control and surrender completely to passion. The word messy here isn't negative. Instead, it's a celebration of raw, unfiltered emotion. Being undone suggests stripping away pretenses, allowing love to unravel them completely, even if it leaves them exposed. The next line, "Come over, undress me just like I've never been touched," carries both physical and emotional weight. It's not just about intimacy, but about being known in a way that feels entirely new, as if past experiences don't compare. This reinforces the idea that this love is unique and transformative. When Rosé sings, "Baby, I'm obsessed with you and there's no replica," she's admitting that this connection is irreplaceable. The word obsessed is key. It's not just love, it's something fiercer, almost overwhelming in its intensity. The repetition of, "maybe if it's messy, if it's messy, if it's messy, then you know it's really love," drives home the song's core message. Society often portrays love as something soft and harmonious, but Rosé flips that notion. Here, love is messy. Arguments, passion, vulnerability, and even pain are all part of it. The repetition makes it sound like she's convincing herself as much as her lover, as if the chaos is proof that what they have is real. Overall, the chorus captures the thrill and danger of a love that doesn't follow rules. It's not about stability or perfection. It's about losing yourself in someone so completely that the mess becomes part of the beauty. Rosé's delivery, with its breathy urgency, makes the emotions feel immediate, as if she's right on the edge between ecstasy and recklessness. The chorus doesn't just describe love, it embodies the feeling of falling into it, consequences be damned. Verse 2 takes the intensity of the first verse and cranks it up even further, diving into the darker, more complicated side of love. The opening line, I want all of your complicated, sets the tone immediately. Unlike relationships that shy away from difficulty, the person here is actively asking for the chaos, the baggage, and the imperfections. She doesn't just want the easy, polished version of her partner. She craves the raw, unfiltered reality, even if it's messy. This is reinforced with the next line, give me hell and all of your worst. It's a bold declaration. Love isn't just about sunshine and happiness, but about enduring the storms together. She's willing to face the lows because they make the highs feel even more real. The imagery gets even more vivid with when the party's over and I'm screaming, I hate it. This paints a picture of a relationship that's volatile, full of highs, the party, and crushing lows, the aftermath. The phrase screaming, I hate it, suggests explosive arguments or moments of frustration. But the fact that she's still here, still asking for more, implies that even the pain is part of what binds them. It's as if the fights and the passion are two sides of the same coin, and she wouldn't have it any other way. The verse then circles back to the same question from verse 1. How bad could it really hurt if tonight we just let it burn? This line captures the reckless abandon of the song's theme. She's acknowledging that love like this will hurt. It's inevitable, but she's willing to risk it. The word burn is especially powerful here, evoking destruction but also warmth and light. It's a metaphor for throwing caution to the wind and embracing the relationship in all its fiery intensity, even if it consumes them. In essence, verse 2 is about choosing love in its most unvarnished form. It's not just tolerating flaws or complications, it's wanting them because they're proof that the connection is real. Rosé's delivery adds to this sense of urgency, as if she's pleading for her partner to stop holding back and dive into the chaos with her. The verse makes it clear. This isn't a safe, predictable love. It's wild, it's painful, and it's all the more beautiful because of it. The bridge serves as the emotional climax of the song, capturing the push and pull dynamic of a relationship that's as frustrating as it is intoxicating. The opening line, You're pulling back and I'm running for the door, immediately sets up a sense of tension and imbalance. It's a classic case of two people out of sync, one retreating, the other ready to leave entirely. This creates a feeling of instability, as if the relationship is teetering on the edge of collapse. Yet, there's a raw honesty here. Rosé isn't sugarcoating the struggles, she's laying them bare. The next line, You're saying those words and it just makes me want you more, reveals the addictive nature of this love. Even when things are falling apart, even when the words exchanged might be hurtful or confusing, they only deepen her desire. This contradiction is at the heart of the song's theme. Love isn't logical. It's messy, irrational, and often thrives on conflict. The phrase, those words, is deliberately vague, leaving it open to interpretation. Are they apologies, insults, or declarations of love? That ambiguity makes the emotion feel even more universal, as if it could apply to any turbulent relationship. The bridge then shifts to a moment of vulnerability with a second chance with our hearts on the floor. Here, The imagery of hearts on the floor suggests complete emotional exposure. Both partners are bruised, humbled, and laid bare. Yet, despite the pain, there's a willingness to try again. This line captures the cyclical nature of passionate relationships, the fights, the making up, the inevitable messiness. It's not about perfection, it's about two people choosing each other, flaws and all. The bridge closes with a simple but powerful line. Guess it's love, delivered with a mix of resignation and acceptance. It's as if Rose is shrugging, admitting that this chaos, as exhausting as it is, must be loved because nothing else could feel this intense. The brevity of the phrase speaks volumes. Love doesn't need a grand explanation. It's in the mess, the mistakes, and the willingness to keep going. In just 4 lines, the bridge distills the entire essence of the song. It's a snapshot of a relationship that's equal parts maddening and magnetic, where the very things that threaten to tear the couple apart are also what bind them together. Rosé's delivery, wavering between frustration and longing, makes the emotions feel palpable, as if she's right there in the middle of the storm, deciding that the tempest is worth it. The bridge doesn't resolve the tension. Instead, it leans into it, proving that sometimes love isn't about fixing the mess, it's about embracing it.